Why are our Dems never doing anything creative? It depends what you mean by creative, Dumarella. If you mean getting arrested, well, actually, lots of them have done that. If you mean a sit-in, we've had that too. I think the science fair for Cransel Grants was pretty creative, especially because UCLA was inspired to create their own. But if you're looking for something illegal that could get them kicked out of Congress, then you're right. No, they haven't done that. I mean, I guess you're right. And I think today's fighters are pretty creative. Okay, I'll be the judge of that. Who are your fighters? Well, this week I'm repping Adelita Grijalva, who is still not a member of Congress, but she should have been sworn in by now, or at least have it scheduled for this week. Yeah, Johnson doesn't seem to be making that happen at all. No, he doesn't. In this video, she's congratulating Jobs with Justice on 35 years in Arizona. They're a national network working to improve the lives of working people. They work with labor unions, people of faith, community organizations, and I like how she's not even sworn in yet, but she's still supporting her local community because that's what she's always done. I've never heard of that organization. Yeah, neither had I. Okay, who's next? Maxine Waters and Dolores Huerta joined civil rights lawyers Christian Contreras and Luis Carrillo to file a petition to the UN Human Rights Council to investigate the attacks on immigrants. Whoa, I didn't hear about this at all. Yeah, I don't think most people did. Here's some of what Maxine Waters had to say.
This is why I support the urgent petition to the United Nations Human Rights Council. The United Nations petition process exists for when patterns of serious, reliable, attested violations occur. It allows independent experts to press governments for answers, to urge immediate safeguards, and to keep situations under review. It does not replace U.S. oversight. It reinforces it.
That creative enough for you? Yeah, how did I not know? You know the answer to that. Yeah. Who else? Frank Pallone as ranking for Energy and Commerce, Diana DeGette as ranking on Health Subcommittee, and Yvette Clarke as ranking on Oversight and Investigation Subcommittee have written a letter demanding to see the recorded meeting between RFK Jr. and former CDC Director Susan Monterez before she was fired. If it was recorded, why hasn't anyone seen it? We don't know. That's why they're demanding access. So strongly worded letters are about more than just a paper trail. They can also make the public aware of something. You got it. Another reason these strongly worded letters are important. Okay, who's your last one? This is Betty McCollum with healthcare and disability rights youth advocate Justin Smith. He was part of her listening session last week, where she brought together leaders in healthcare advocacy to collect formal testimony on how their work has been impacted since the election. This is her third listening session so far. Wow, so something can actually come out of these? Yeah, we want our members of Congress to be educated. Then they can write the best legislation possible. If they don't do events like this, then they don't know what they're talking about. And isn't that something we want to avoid? Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, there was some creativity. I told you. I guess I need to look further than just what's trending. And that is today's Dumarella Gets School. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with 7 words to help the algorithm. And a glow, because I'm so glad there's finally a UN petition. And if you watched or read any of these stories, comment with what you learned. And a record button. I certainly want to know what was recorded in that meeting. Our voices are a superpower, but only when we use them.